After weeks on the road through Norway, we head to the edge of the world, far beyond the tourist trail. This isn't Nordkapp. This is the other north, raw, remote and magical. We've just turned off on the 888 and we're heading up to Mehamn, up to the Arctic Ocean. Where else in the world can you drive alongside fjords like this and not be crowded with loads of other people? Within just a few miles, it felt like we'd been transported into a different world. It's June here, but feels like winter never left. There's a feeling out here I can't describe, the quiet remoteness of it all. Like we're driving through a land the world forgot about. Never actually heard about this drive before. The only reason we're coming up here is because I was looking on the map, I was just zooming in to see if I could find other places on the Arctic Ocean, and this place, Mehamn, popped up. I'd never heard of it and I hadn't seen anybody else go here. The most incredible drive I've ever done.
This spot here is only a kilometre wide, it's just above sea level. In World War II, the Germans tried to blow a canal through here, but were unsuccessful.
There it is, right in front of us, the Arctic Ocean. So I've just arrived in Mehamn. Well, this is it. We've made it to the Arctic Ocean. Oh, it's incredible, isn't it? I'm going to get out and have a look. We were camping on these bunkers, which are remnants of World War II, built by the Germans, often with forced labour. Now abandoned, they sit quietly on the tundra. This is a Hurtigruten pulling into Mehamn, one of the northernmost stops on its coastal route. It's been sailing up and down the Norwegian coast for over 130 years, connecting remote towns like this one. So today we're heading further north. Yes, we can go further north than this. It's 71 degrees latitude north. So we're going to head to a little place with a lighthouse. So we just arrived at a little village called Gamvik. This is actually the furthest north you can drive on mainland Norway. Just seen the lighthouse up ahead. This is the Slettnes lighthouse just outside of Gamvik. It's 39 metres tall and is the northernmost mainland lighthouse in the world. Oh man, this is freaky. We're at the top of the lighthouse. Oh, far out. This is incredible. I've never been in a lighthouse like this before. Check this out. Oh, wow. We're so high. Look at this. This is a light. Where it's not going.
Is it still working, lighthouse?
I don't know.
Built in 1905, and its light can reach nearly 18 nautical miles out to sea. And yes, it is still in operation. We started this trip by visiting the southernmost lighthouse on mainland Norway, and now we've made it all the way to the northernmost.
This just makes me so happy, just coming to all these new places, seeing new things. I just love it so much. And look, there's a reindeer on the side of the road. We spent 2 nights at this beautiful cliffside spot. We're just heading on today. We're going to keep on heading along the top of Norway as much as we can. A couple of other little places we're going to go visit. So I've just seen there's another fjord down here. We haven't been this way yet, so we thought we'd go and take a look. It's another in and out, I think about 14 kilometres.
Kjøllefjord is a small fishing village tucked into the sheltered bay on the Arctic Ocean. People have lived here for centuries, surviving in one of the harshest climates in Europe.
We were driving through the town trying to find a toilet, and then I saw City Hall, and then I saw they had a library there. They said we could use their shower. They had free internet, and as well as that, they said we could help ourselves to tea, coffee and biscuits. Really feels like we're just driving along the top of the world here. How often are you able to drive this far north?
We turned off and drove up the coast towards Hamningberg, ocean on one side, open tundra on the other. At that stage, we had no idea what was coming.
There's been plenty of nice little places to stop, but we want to get up to the Arctic Ocean again. We really want to show the midnight sun. It's a nice evening, so we thought tonight would be a good night to do it.
This is what I love about Norway. It doesn't matter if you turn left or right. You're met with incredible scenery either way.
When I looked up this road and the spot that I wanted to go to, I had no idea the road was going to be this narrow. Really feel like we're in the middle of nowhere, on the edge of the world.
I'm so lucky to have Mike by my side. Mike usually has no clue where we're going and just enjoys being the driver.
made it. We're just looking for a little spot to park for the night. So it's actually midnight right now. This is how we block out all the light. Then we do this one. Then we do this one. That just goes up there.
All right.
Nice and dark. So we're in a little place called Hamningberg. It's the middle of nowhere. So that really narrow road we drove in on last night, we got to drive back out it again. Mike's picking up the rubbish. That over there is Vardo, it's a little island. There's a 3-kilometre Arctic Ocean tunnel to go through. It looks like a big snake ready to just suck you in and eat you.
Is it just me, or is it hard to agree with what you're trying to explain? Don't mind feather wings.
So we just pulled in off the road at the witch's place and our phones start going crazy with that warning. And I thought, oh my God, and we're in a rock slide area.
The witches have come to get us.
It's a test. It was just a test. We're at Domen and it's associated with witch trials on Finnmark. Vardo was a site of approximately 70 witch trials. According to folklore, Vardo and Domen became infamous as the end of the world. And the entrance to hell was said to be somewhere around Domen or Vardo.
I think this tunnel looks like the entrance to hell, don't you? We're walking up Mount Kluben, but to the Sami, the indigenous people of this region, it was much more than just a mountain. It was a sacred place, a place of offerings and old beliefs. At the summit lies Lake Savia. The Sami once believed it was part of the afterlife. They said that after death their spirits came here to live on as they had in life, only more peacefully. We noticed a guy out on the mudflats with his camera. I zoomed in and spotted a white-tailed eagle feasting on something along the rocks. And today we're heading to Kjøllefjord.
That's the true definition of a rushing river. Rushing to get to the Arctic. They're like us. Just want to get to the Arctic Ocean. Never seen rivers quite so keen. Just like that, we're back at the Arctic Ocean. It's just an amazing feeling being right on the edge of Europe. I don't know how many places you can go in the world where there's mountains with snow on them coming straight down to the sea. We found this little spot for tonight. It's just not got the vibe. I mean, look at it, it's perfect. The Arctic Ocean out there. But we both sort of go on this feeling for a place and we just don't get it here.
We backtracked from Burleyvarg and found ourselves the most perfect camping spot.
I don't think you get a place much better than this. Camping right on the Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean there. Snow on the mountains there.
And Mike here.
It's just perfect. This is midnight in the Arctic. The sun's behind there. How special is this, eh? See the sun still reflecting on the snow over there, and we're all alone out here. It just blows me away. The sun is just not going to set. Mike's gotten to bed. Believe it. I can't believe I'm here. I think in some ways this is almost better than last year's midnight sun. I've seen a sunny spot up the centre of the beach. Yes, you can see the sun. Look. I thought I'd come get some warmth from the sun. There it is. The midnight sun. So I walked down to the sunny spot and there actually is a little bit of warmth coming out of that sun. Look, there's Bertie way over there. Wish Mike was out here to enjoy it with me. Suppose I should probably go to bed. I don't want to, I just want to stay up all night. We're at that perfectly good spot, but it just didn't feel the vibe there. Neither of us did. This is definitely the vibe. Suppose I better wander back. Go to bed. This is a very special place, that's for sure. Good morning. How is this for a place to wake up, eh? The sun was over there last night. Now it's over there. So we are going to go and dip our feet in the Arctic Ocean. Whoa, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Woo! Oh man, that's freezing. I'm getting out, I'm getting out, I'm getting out. That's hypothermic cold. We won't be swimming in there. There's no way knowing. Stayed here for 2 nights, but it's time to move on. So we are literally at the end of the map.
Some people have written books, some have a great.
We arrived in the town of Batsfjord, which grew from a tiny 19th century fishing outpost into one of Norway's busiest Arctic harbours. Unlike the nearby coastal towns, it survived the Second World War with little damage and became a vital supply hub for the north.
Don't know how I can explain. 하루 종일 네 생각에 간절해 낯설어. 나 왜 이런 걸까? You're the cure to all my pain.
I just wonder if it would look as magnificent here without all the snow. It's funny how all these drives have been kind of in the same area, but yet the scenery is different yet again.
We had to stop and wait for a steady stream of reindeer in all different shapes and sizes to cross the road.
So we're just going to Wren's Jakobselv. It's another off the edge of the map place. We're actually going to be going very close to the Russian border. So this is the river, that's the border, that's Russia over there. It's so different yet again. That's what amazes me about Norway. So just coming to the end of the road, back at the Arctic Ocean.
This is the King Oscar II chapel, built in 1869 to mark Norway's presence at the Russian border. On the drive here, we'd seen no one, but when we got to the end, everyone was there. We decided to leave them and go and find somewhere quieter to camp.
There's Bertie way over there. That's where we're going to camp. It looks like someone's put stepping stones out to that island.
This is the Jakobselv River, and it marks the official border with Russia. It was strangely peaceful, standing across the river from Russia, no one else around, just us, the reindeer, and 3 watchtowers looking over us. The next morning we turned south. Leaving the Arctic felt harder than I expected. We came all this way, chasing the edge of the map. What we found was remoteness and days that never ended. And then it was time to turn towards Finland.